A lot of times we think we're ready, but when it comes to like responding to like an auto accident or something like that, I don't think you're ready. Let me explain. So I'm actually inspired by Jason over at Kentucky Sustainable Living, and he was telling this story about an accident that he responded to recently, and it made me think of my own, and I wanted to share that story with you today because I think that you could learn something from it, and by the end of this video you're gonna have everything that you need. So back in the day, in a planet far, far away, when I was still on active duty as a Marine, I was commuting over an hour and a half one way because I lived here in the country to the base at Camp Lejeune. And I came across this accident. I had just missed seeing it. There was still smoke everywhere. It was at a really dangerous intersection in the middle of nowhere. There was a T-bone. This little white car got T-boned by an F-150. And that F-150 cut that car in half. When I got there, I got out, kind of assessed the situation, saw that the driver of the truck was standing next to his truck. He had his door open. He was just like, I didn't see any blood on his head, but I was more worried about that car and the person in that car. So I ran over to that car, and I got to that car, and like I said, it was cut in half, like in the movies. And I went, let me go over here in the shade a little bit. There we go. And and excuse me, because I'm pulling this from memory, but I literally walked in through the opening of the back of the front of the car and sat down on the seat next to this lady. Her airbag had deployed. There was all sorts of powder from the airbag everywhere. And she was dazed and confused. Like, what just happened? She was so lucky because what she didn't know was right behind her, the rest of her car was missing. It was gone. It was over in a ditch. So I started talking to her, seeing how she was doing, looking to see if like there was any kind of real bleeding or anything like that. And there was nothing. She was just like really dazed from the airbag. And I was like, what can I do to help this woman? Because I felt like there was nothing that I could do. And the only thing I could think of was to treat her for shock, and I needed to be able to keep her warm. It was wintertime in North Carolina. It was probably 30, 40 degrees outside. And I was like, there's gotta be something. So I literally went and found the back end of her car. And I was telling myself, there's gotta be something in here, right? I opened up her trunk. It was like a little button and her trunk opened. It was no, actually her trunk was open. And I reached in and there was a wool blanket. So I was like, oh, there's no way, this is meant to be. This is what it has to be. I was supposed to be here. So I run over to her with the wool blanket. I cover her up with the wool blanket. I shut her car off because the heater was just blowing all of the dust from the airbag everywhere. Shut that down. It wasn't keeping her, it wasn't really hot anymore anyway. About that time, the ambulance and the fire guys showed up because they were literally only like half a mile down the road. And I told them what was going on. They're like, okay, good to go. And then I got in my car and I left. Never thought one thing about it. Never heard one thing about it. Never heard about it in the news. A car gets cut in half. A woman barely survives. And I had no way to do anything. But what if it was worse? What if that woman was like, oh my God, you're gonna die because there's no way to stop the bleeding. Guys, you guys know that I promote a lot of different things on the channel. I'm gonna go ahead and put a link in the description. I want you guys, no, it's not an infomercial, just learn from what I'm saying. I'm gonna put a link in the description. There's a company out there that's ran by Jason. It's Kentucky Sustainable Living. They're doing great things in the medical reason. They're starting to do classes, but they've got some kits. You guys know that I'm huge on Refuge Medical. They're the best in the world, and they're the best in the world for a reason. And you're gonna pay for the best in the world. We all know that. But there's some people out there that don't have the kits that they actually need. And so they go out to Amazon and it's like going fishing expeditions trying to save some money. Here's what I'm gonna tell you. Go to the link in the description. Click on that link, use my code. It's either gonna be LocalPrepper or it's gonna be like the LocalPrepper Project. I think that's what it is now. I'm gonna get Jason to change it. Check that out, and here's why. It's substantially less expensive, but has the same quality gear inside of it. I think that's the goal, right? Less expensive, same quality gear. Yeah, Obviously, when you do that, I'm gonna earn 38 cents every time you spend $100, but who cares? That's not the purpose of this video. The purpose of this video is to make sure that it reaches as many people as possible so that you're prepared, so that you have a plan if something goes wrong, in case you come up on the scene with a car who's been cut in half. And oh, by the way, if you're trying to figure out why I'm doing it in this mode, in the vertical recording mode, it's because I found out that 87% of the people who watch my videos watch it on a cell phone, and I want you to be able to see as much as possible. Yeah. Okay, so with that said, I think it's really important to learn about the kit, and after you order one, go ahead and I'm gonna put a link. I'm gonna put something on the screen here. Guys, go there, watch that video. That's actually a full layout of the kit. Not a joke, simple stuff. That's about it. Go there now. Bye-bye.